Well, the health issues many face as they age aren't just affecting them, but their family too. And that can mean dealing with an unhealthy amount of stress. And this week's Golden on the Suncoast, SNN's Melissa Warren joins us with more on what experts are saying about dealing with the responsibilities and what family members need to know when and before they consider professional help. Melissa.
Well, a recent report from AARP and the United Hospital Fund says 20% of caregivers over the age of 50 are facing depression and 11% deal with anxiety. And the director of nursing at the Pines of Sarasota says many on the Suncoast face those same challenges.
There are people that are going through this and that they're not alone. And so the things that they're seeing their mom or dad go through, their husbands or wives, this isn't something that's unique.
According to AARP, the number of people with Alzheimer's disease in the U.S. is expected to triple between now and 2050.
It's an epidemic, and it is, as our awareness for this increases, so should our response to this. And there's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of dementia awareness going on, which is a phenomenal thing.
But even with that awareness, family and friends who become caregivers are struggling, as the demands for caring for a family member with dementia or Alzheimer's are often more than anticipated.
You're reminding them to take medications, but also skills that they need to remember to do. Yes, you're remembering to help them take their medications, but do they remember how to get dressed? Or do they remember where their room is? Or do they remember even who you are?
Robin says there may come a time when that demand becomes too much to take on alone and requires professional help.
Not everybody needs a skilled nursing facility. Not everyone needs an assisted living, but there are resources out there that we can be made aware of.
AARP says there are currently about 5 million people with Alzheimer's in the U.S. And as that number grows, there's expected to be a shortage of caregivers too.
Well, I know Robin's talked about there being support out there for people who may be in the position of being a caregiver. Did she say any specific places they can go to get help?
Well, the Pines has an Alzheimer's support group that meets the third Thursday of every month at 2 o'clock for those who want to learn more about living with and caring for those with the disease.
A lot of important information there. Thanks, Melissa.